Alright, what's up YouTube? We're gonna do something different today. Right now, I'm gonna do a little cooking. I don't do this much, but hell, I'm cooking some Szechuan chicken, okay? Now this, not to be an expert to do this, but believe it or not, I just don't work as far as I can cook. I'm about to blow your mind today. You can cook Chinese food. So this is where I put my chicken. Make sure you always keep the surfaces wet properly. I'm using this to fill most of it right here. But we do have our we just have a few different measurement cups like these, tablespoons, teaspoons. I think it's a quarter cup. I don't use anything special. Pretty much I do everything just by, you can do it all. What I'm gonna do is this bag real quick. Right here, where the chicken's going, it's marinated right here. Very important step to this. We'll see shortly. And this is going to take place here momentarily. Hang tight. I'm gonna get this chicken cut up. I'll show you bits or pieces when I can. But wish me luck. Chicken ready to go. That's gonna be delicious right there. So Szechuan chicken. So the main ingredients we're using for the marinade right now. Extra flavored sauce, Italian minced garlic, just Italian classic. Minced garlic, ginger, sesame oil. Very, very light on this. Italian, don't get crazy with it. A little rice vinegar. And don't forget sugar. We need sugar too. Anyway, let me get rolling. We'll get this cut, get in the marinade. We got to start somewhere. I'll be right back. So when you cut this too, I'm gonna show you. Take it and we're gonna cut it on the bias. Okay, I'm gonna cut it across the grain. You leave it maybe. We work on cards, right? So we'll use millimeters. So maybe 2 millimeters thick, right? You want it kind of thick, but not too thick. We're not so it falls apart, okay? See how it's perfectly kind of still frozen. Nice and dry, pat it real dry. Paper towels, that's for it. We'll cut it up, toss it over here, finish drying it, throw it in here, put the ingredients in, give it a shake, let this sit in the fridge while we prep the vegetables. Basically, when we prep the vegetables, we're just going to peel these down nicely, get the rough outside off, and we'll cut them into cut it in half, cut them into matchsticks, okay? You want them kind of crispy for a crunch. Broccoli, kind of pour at it, but I do like to leave mine, have a little extra on here. You don't really even need broccoli really, but I like to have it on mine. Now these are really nice rich red bell peppers. I'll tell you what, Kroger actually have really good tomato dip. I mean, but they look like tomatoes, they're so beautiful. But these red bell peppers I got them in Kroger, look delicious. They're gonna really set this dish off. And then of course we got ourselves a few onions. I love extra onions, but hey, we'll go with what we got. Wish me luck. Let me get this cut. I'll show you how it looks when I get back. And go from there. Hang tight. I just want y'all to see how I did my chicken. Yeah, this is not the easiest thing to do, but you can hang of it. See, it's like at a 45, 35 degree bias. Angle, whatever you want to call it. That's how you want to do it. Perfectly done. Now, what you probably want to do here, these pretty thick pieces though. Really big chicken breast. I'm probably gonna want to take it and we're gonna cut it right down the center. I just want you to see where we're at now. So you can cut it right down the center right here. That way we don't have, big, thick mouthful of chicken while we're eating or dang on Chinese food. That won't be good, will it? Either way, finish cutting these pieces here. They ain't quite get cut. I just want to show you where we're at. I just already recorded and do this. But either way, probably get the idea of how that works on a bias. So I just basically, you saw how I had it perfectly laid out. And just kind of do like that. Rest your hand here. Extremely sharp knife. Keep your fingers away from it. Trust me, be right back. All right, one last thing I want to show you guys. These are already placed over here, ready to go. As you see, let's see if it was thawed out more. Be easier to go ahead and just cut it right down here where it kind of separates. So after you cut it on the bias, you'll flip it around. I would cut it this way, okay? Because you've already tendered it. Cut it this direction on each piece that are too big. Right here. I would much rather prefer this way because I like my, it makes prettier bites, however way you want to do it. But like I said, turn the chicken around, cut it down there. Let me get this done, get it up, and we'll go from there. I'll show you the marinade. We're gonna let this sit. I gotta get going, so be right back. I don't know if y'all can really see how I did that. I can't hold it and do it right there. You see how you cut it right on down like that? There you go. Once you cut like that, you can go ahead and take it. Like I said, this is about what you want. Perfect. All about ready to go in there. Same here, laid out. You can hold. I like to kind of hold my hand here on both sides and cut it right down the center. There you go. We'll get all this done, slide it over here, throw it up in here. I'm going to show you how to do this, and we'll get it rolling. All right, as you can see, I'm all done with that one. We'll take it over here, and I'm just going to show you how I start the other one, how I hold this, so y'all understand how to hold it. Good. If you hold it, always start, put the big end, just like that. rest your hand here and you slide it back as you cut. Just like that, okay? Finish this up. I'm gonna show you the trick to this, and then we'll let it marinate, and I'll wrap it up here in a few. Eventually, you know, so I can see how I'm doing it. So you see, you cut it, slide it over this strap. Exactly how it should look. Right there, same way. The knife to fall on your foot, so be careful. That won't be good. Especially if you don't have socks on like I do right now. Either way, can you not see how I did that? Chicken should actually look like this on the underside. So it's at a bias. There you go. That helps it tenderize it more as it marinates. All right, you got it? We'll put it all over here with the pile of chicken right there, and we'll get in the bag. What's that? You can even see it. Just lay it out and get down to the end. There's one almost tiny piece left. Take it, and it's a very end tip. You throw it right over there, and there you go. So this is how it's at. Go through. We'll cut the few big pieces up in the center. Down this way. Throw it up. Throw it in the bag. All right, so I do wash my hands extremely good. Don't have to touch stuff with that wash your hands. Check out the rice I made. This is pretty nice looking rice right here. Fluffy. Eat. I didn't have any jasmine, so sorry about that. I ate basmati rice. But anyway, basmati. I'm not sure to say it. Whatever. There you go. That looks really good. I'll tell you that. Play with it and make it mush. That's just really nice. Put that shorted. I like mine a little tougher, but that's a little perfect, honestly. I'm not trying to say that to be cocky. I'm just saying I usually suck at making rice, to be honest with you. Not too bad. So we already have the cornstarch in the bag. We'll just get this in the bag. We'll grab it and just take the heck out of this bag. Okay? All the chicken's in there though. Well, actually, what I use like a thicker sauce. That's how you get it right there. Even though it's in the marinade, it helps to make the chicken do better, get a much thicker sauce. Check it out. Sometimes I put a little extra and I just dump the rest out at the bottom. This actually is perfect. I think I used about a half cup, I believe, in there. Not a half cup, sorry. About, I want to say maybe, probably about 2.5 tablespoons. Yeah, I mean, it just took a half cup. I don't really measure like I used to. I just, once you get the hang of it, I would not use more, personally, if you're cooking at home, if you're not sure how to use this stuff properly. This is where I'm using the cornstarch right here. 2.5 tablespoons. Probably just use 1.5. Be on the safe side. You need to know how to do this full trick to it. But either way, do that. Promise you, beautiful, healthy cooked texture. It's great. Right back. Come back here. We're gonna throw all this in first. Come back. Have all these peeled. We're gonna cook everything up. It doesn't take long to finish after this part's done. The marinade takes the longest, honestly. And prepping the chicken and prepping the stupid carrots and cutting the vegetables. If you have a helper that can do that, great. I'm gonna see if my helper will help me. We'll see. All right, back. Show what the marinade looks like. Throw it in the fridge. Now, just mentioning dry seasoning. You can't even take it into the bag. I thought the bag kind of mix it all around. We got the ginger in already, the salt. I can tell you each one here once. The very last of the ingredient. Very easy. 2 drops of this. Be done after that. Toss it in there. Dry stuff right in. Salt, sugar. Give you the extra. So far, I've already added the oyster flavor sauce, the soy sauce. Now everything's in. It's going to be, that's a tablespoon of that. I'm not putting a tablespoon of oyster sauce in my food. I'm just saying. The name sounds funny. Either way, I put about maybe a half a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, teaspoon of white rice vinegar, tablespoon or 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. I like minced garlic. I don't care about that. About a teaspoon of ginger. Don't get crazy with that either. Very little bit of salt. A tablespoon of sugar. I like a lot of sugar. So if you use sesame oil, let me show you this right here. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do here. Very little bit of that stuff. It's so strong. Hey, look at that. That is enough. That almost got 2 points on for me. It scares me. That stuff scares me. It'll knock you away. So literally like 4 or 5 drops of that's all you need. I don't even like using it, to be honest with you. That is everything. We're ready to mix this bag up. And what you got to do to make it easier, like I said, a whole lot easier. Once this gets in here now, you let it set for a second. Already, guess we'll always add the cornstarch first, right? So you can shake it, and now you kind of just mix it all around. We're gonna let this sit in the fridge, and this will marinate up very, very nicely. And I'm telling you what, make sure you mix all this well to help get all the ingredients going. When we get back, this is gonna be great. We really need making this at the house quickly. Y'all see what's going on here? How thick this is turning right here? It's really nice, huh? It's really nice. It's actually thickening already from the cornstarch. That's why I love cornstarch. Once you learn how to make a slurry, you never go back. Check it out, though. There we go. So, if you want, we'll date on here. You can leave it in overnight. I may leave mine overnight even. I don't know if I feel like cooking this tonight. Come back and wrap it up tomorrow. Our chicken is still frozen, so even though it took me maybe an hour to do this, it'll be fine. So it's still frozen. It hasn't got to the point where it could be dangerous. Everything's pre-mixed once again. A couple drops of sesame oil. easy with that stuff. Please, clean up your counters. Minced garlic, 2 tablespoons. Why not, right? Got plenty of it. A couple teaspoons ginger. I like to do 1 teaspoon of ginger. That gets too crazy. 2, you can't hurt. I can put about 3 to 4 tablespoons of soy sauce. I like a lot of soy sauce on my food. And you get, instead of a tablespoon of this, it's up to you, optional, how much you want. I don't like as much of it. I'm just not a big fan of what oyster sauce sounds like, so I don't use a lot. Never had a problem. Food always tastes great, so anyway. You need a few splashes of this. As you cook too, there's a secret to using this. You get the spice level right, and the acidic level. You'll see what I mean when I'm cooking. Like I said, you can throw a dash of onion powder too if you want to. It's up to you. A few other spices, I don't do it. You don't have to put salt in this part. I always do, because whenever I do something like this, I want to essentially make sure that any sauce will help to tenderize the meat. So I cut it cross grain on the bias, whatnot. You're fine. Cornstarch, stick it in first, shake the bag, get the powder going, and shake it again. And you have the chicken, and boom, you're set. This is the best, great cornstarch. I use a lot of cornstarch. I make slurs all the time. They work great. It's like gravy. I'm gonna think of it like that. Salt and then sugar. Don't forget your sugar. I don't know if I put my sugar in. Yeah, I did actually. Put a good chunk, a good bit of sugar. If you're not sure, put a little more. Because sugar can't hurt. I'm gonna mess with it, put a little more. I keep my sugar in here. Oh well, don't worry about it later. And like I said, I got sugar in there. I know what I do. No way, that's everything. Looking good, right? So we'll slide down our veggies down. They're all ready to get prepped here momentarily. Right now, we'll finish mixing this. Like I said, we're not all the way done mixed yet. You can see how nice it's what you want. This is what you want to see right here. You can always see how the slurry is starting to make. It's still formed. That is what you want. It's thickening already. The garlic all mixed in nice. And like I said, you can let this set, do its thing. I'm gonna let it set right now. I'll probably come back and wrap this up tomorrow and do part 2. I'm about to show you and blow your mind. I can't wait to start seeing what it looks like. I'm gonna edit this in real time. Y'all gonna get to see what the actual meal looks like. And yeah, I think it'll be pretty impressive. They tell me to stop my mechanic cooking channel. I've been debating it, but honestly, I'd probably get more people watching cooking because I can't cook. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. There's my chicken though. I'm gonna finish mixing it nicely. That way, you have no issues tomorrow. Like I said, the main thing is make sure all your chickens. If you're new to this, you don't cook fine. Make sure all your chicken is proportionately sliced, okay? So, man, you're gonna watch me one more time. You can see it. Let's see what these 2 chicken. Give it a good look. So let's have that one more garlic on the piece, but that's about a perfect cut. Show you what I mean? It's about a perfect cut there. If you look at it, almost perfect. Toss your grain, marinate, and that'll make a lovely, tender medallion. Anyway, there you go. Tighten it up, package it up. I keep playing it, wash my hands, fill the bag, put it in the fridge. Alright, I'm going. I'll be back with the finale. Hopefully it turns out well. Wish me luck. That should do it though. I'm probably only going to use 1.5 ghost peppers. I will use both my onions. Maybe 1 carrot. Half of that broccoli. I don't know yet. I'm going to see. It's a good bit of chicken. It's about proportionate. Think of it like this too. You got it back up. I only have 1 here and I can use for every rest basically. You would want 1 broccoli, 1 onion. I have 4 eggs, 1 carrot. Kind of how I would look at the portioning. Sure, you could cook with a wok. If you don't have a wok, it could be a problem. But I don't have one myself, and I'm gonna show you how to do it without a wok. It won't taste quite the same, but you can't use a really hot skillet. It has to be it can't be non-stick. Alright, so pick it up. We left off that. We'll finish this going around. So now I've got everything right. Fresh pepper flakes. Spice up the Szechuan chicken right here. Everything ready to go. The chicken broth, the white rice right here. I'm still gonna do here. And the garlic, and the chicken already ready to rock. And then my broccoli, and everything else ready to go. Well, getting hot right now. And let's get it done. So I'm gonna mix all this together here. I'll get ready to show you how to do this real quick. Right back. I got the wash heating up. I got the cornstarch already put in here right here. Everything ready to go. There's the chicken marinated. And what I do is I whip it with a little ice in like that guy right here. Chicken broth, soy sauce, and all that good stuff. Let's go. Be right back. Alright, so what are the kids going back in? Chili peppers, so I'm going to use red pepper flakes like this Szechuan. Chicken right here, be here in the oil. Share the milk and all that. Alright, so you see that burn? I'm tearing it way down. What I'm going to do now, put it right into the oil. Get it. You don't want to burn it. Like I said, I'm going to let it cool down real quick and get it going. It's going to make this turn out kind of hot, but they got too hot. Okay, take it off the wall. Now we'll get the food in there quick. I've had a slight problem. First pepper flakes. You gotta put it in that hot. It was my bad. I'm not used to quite to the wok yet. We're gonna redo this real quick and get it on. Now we're gonna do it one more time. This time we ain't gonna burn it. Anyway, get the red pepper flakes now, and now you can put it on in there. This time you don't want to burn the things. That way I don't get too hot. There we go. That is perfect. That's how you want to do it. You want to get the oil to heat up, right? Just like that. Perfectly done. Now, when we get it on in there, now it's going to get hot quick. Right back up again like that. All the way around. Check it out. And just like that. Just basically make it like a peppery oil to this. Little pepper you ready. Nice and hot there. Nice and hot. Put the chicken right on there. Got my chicken over here dried up. From last time. On up. And we're ready to go with that. Ready to rock. Give me one second. That's the original Chinese food method. I take my spatula and kind of get in it. Right now, shove a couple plates, did not burn it. That is how you want to do it. Now it's about done. You don't got to cook it good all the way, but take it on out. Nice sear, give it a little push if you want to like this. That is perfectly how you do it. And get it on the plate. And because we didn't have really chili plates, so I had to be careful with that. You're going to put more oil in that. And there we go, right there. Perfectly good chicken. Not burn flakes this time. Put this in. Carrots in first, always. Go ahead and cut the carrots. And we'll bring it back. Alright, ready to carrots in. We're going to go and give it a quick steam. The top one. I don't like hard carrots like this at all. It's really gross. I don't like it at all. Okay. Steam like that, the top one. That's all it takes. Off we go at the top. And, oh, here we go. First up here. Actually, just going in next. Or do this one here. Make it happen. Here we go. Look at it. Here we go. Perfect. Oh yeah, perfect. Kenny, here we go. Kenny, I barely cooked it at all. I don't like to take long. Kenny, here we go again. Now throwing in there like right back. All right, so now with the quick steam with everything else in there, look at the perfect chicken came out. Looks pretty good, don't it? Not burnt flakes this time. It's perfectly done. You can see the red still in there and then burn them up. I saved it, baby. Quick steam like that, not much at all. All right, there we go. Now, check it out. Really give it a little quick flipper. I have to get these bits off when I scrape it. Up in there, like that. Brand new wok, so it's still not perfect there, but it's coming along pretty nice. Very high heat wok. Look at that go. Oh yeah, looking nice. Maybe a little bit too much oil, but you know, I don't mind. I don't want to. I gotta get it done. Get it done tonight. Get it done. And there we go. Looking perfect. That's gonna get nice and heated up. Food kind of crispy. Like I said, like my vegetables kind of rough and soft. Here. One more second with the flash heat on top. The flash heat on the top. There we go. Look at it. Real quick flash heat is off. And we're gonna put a little bit more moisture, a little bit of chicken broth in here. 1 second. Just a quick flash. All right. There it is here. As soon as we throw in the broccoli, we're gonna put the. All right. As soon as we put in the broccoli, we're gonna put it in quick. After the chicken broth, maybe I'm gonna. A little bit, get the steam going again. Here we go, ready to rock. Oh yeah, there we go, right here, Bada bing, bada bing. Don't worry about it, not you. Oh yeah, there we go. Now, cooking the broccoli, we're doing the broccoli. I almost fucked it earlier, but I think I saved it. I saved it like I always do. There we go. I'm concentrating, I can't talk. Thank you. Thank you. All right, give it a quick steam now. Here we go, here now. Oh yeah, okay. And then what? Going through the garlic over there. Chicken ready. Very important right up here. One little zap of chicken broth is all you need. Not much at all. This helps to do the steam. One more fast steam is on high heat. Yeah, check it out how that works out. And it ain't too bad how that works. You can just see. Maybe count to 20 for this, okay? Not a lot. We'll get it going. This is very important stuff coming up next. I'll throw the chicken back in here. A couple tosses. Get the garlic first, of course, okay? Probably should do the garlic in a second before we put the other stuff in, but it's okay. I don't mind doing it this way. It's okay. Check it out. And flip it. Well, I love using a real wok. So we go. Ready to wok? Oh, yeah. There we go. We have a few flips to go. This is like Chinese cooking right now. How you like that? We have to do this. There we go. Nice and crispy vegetables. Nice to be delicious. You don't use that top mark, like I said, just a little bit. All right, let me get prep. And I'm going to toss the chicken back in here momentarily. Just right now. I'll take the chicken back in. Get off all the edges like I did. And back on top goes the chicken. Just like so. Just like over here. There we go. Lay the chicken on top. Give it a few shakes like this is all. And we're about to put this other stuff back in here. What about a perfect looking dish coming up here. It is. High heat, high heat, high heat, high heat. Oh no, chicken on the ground. What I'm doing next, I'm just kind of give it a couple flips, and I take it right on the top. Make sure we got everything mixed in good, and then we'll go to, don't want to overcook everything too much. That looks really good though. We're going to do next on high heat, like I said, we'll add our flavor mixture. Not all of it, a little bit at a time, see what we got. Look at, give it a quick stir, and there we go. Just to really do our trick. Finish it cooking, it's pretty good. I like a lot of juice on mine. Leave a little bit out for now, it should be about perfect though. And now we'll let it bring back up to temperature. Come on, Chevy, ready to rock. Oh yeah, that'll make it nice and juicy. Look at that, perfectly crisp. I mean, crispy food tonight. That went a little bit overboard time probably, but I wanted to make it nice and crispy because that's how I wanted it done. All right, thickening up nice because of how I put the, maybe put a little too much oil in the second dash. I mean, I'm just rushing, like I said. Hard to do this one-handed and show you at the same time. This is literally on the fly, baby. Literally pausing the iPhone. I was like, oh. And we're gonna do, put the top on. Even though we don't really have to, that'll just help you them. Give me juicing it. After this, and that's it. Save a little bit extra because you want a little bit extra season, and there we go. Done with everything we need. Cut back on here. Right, that's a pretty crazy deal how I was able to finish that one-handed. And now that that's just about finished up, take the top back, let it kind of how it's coming to a bowl. Keep an eye on it, like it's soften itself right up and thicken up nicely. That is how you do it, right there. And like I said, chicken means to finish cooking just a touch, it's okay, if it does. And we'll finish cooking right on in this wok. So turn it all the way down there. All the way down like that. I'm gonna cook it, let it finish up on very low heat with the top off. Let it simmer. Right about there, like that. And if we need to do any taste adjustments, now we can. Always do some taste adjustments. I think we got it pretty good though, see it? Nice, thick texture, not overdone. Hopefully the carrots are soft enough. Oh yeah, oh man, that's on point. That is on point. So what I'm gonna do is tuck everything down up in there. Like everything, especially chicken, be down towards the bottom so you can finish cooking. If it got to, and let the sauce thicken right there. You go. And that's the rest, right? The broccoli on top, that means the sauce is gonna be harder, right? Chicken needs to go down into the, like that. Like everything so I'm doing here. What's up, y'all? There we go. And I'm gonna bring it back to a bowl. This will thicken up the gap too. We can make a little bit more of a slurry mix to get it all up in there. Just a little small bit with the thicken this, make it nice and juicy. Like I said, you just want to let it do its thing now. Finish thickening. Wow, we're gonna finish reducing it now. Turn the heat up for a second. Like I said, the vegetables are nice. Your hands clean. Oh, that's gonna be delicious. I'm telling you right now, that's perfect. Let it bring back up to temperature. Let it a little area. I put a little bit more back in to get some of the liquidy to my liking. But yeah, that is going to be on point, man. I mean, on point. I'm not even Chinese, baby, but I could definitely be Chinese. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Look at that. That's going to be delicious. I mean, I love this little wok right here. I mean, I'm really doing my thing. I mean, hell. Oh, you can do it all, baby. Can do it all. Do it all. All right, let that finish cooking up. Thicken it up nicely. There we go. And I'm going to put a little bit more cornstarch slurry. I'm trying to do this right quick. It's not hard to do. I'm not going to put anything else but a water cornstarch slurry in there to stick that. Hang tight. Y'all stick it. We're going to be really quick with this, okay? A little bit about a teaspoon of that. You could use it all. Like I said, a teaspoon, whatever. Really hot water real quick. How much? A little, I mean, I said a little bit of hot water. That's it. Put one little ice cube in there and it's going to thicken the slurry. Watch this. All right, as you can see, a little ice cube in there. That is going to help to thicken it up. Show you how I'm going to do this. Right up in there to help thicken this sauce. Now, the sauce is a little bit runny. I like my sauce that runny. Give it a second here. Once it's nice and nice cold, I'll get this in there. Gotta hurry up with it though. That's cooking away. We gotta get it in there quick. We'll just put a little bit in around. That'll help the sauce thicken right up. That's how you make a nice cornstarch slurry is what you do here. Okay, we'll get the ice cube out. Put that to the side real quick. And get it on in there, is all. Here we go. All right, here we go next. Here we go. We're ready to do something. Yeah. That's it. Thicken it on up with that cornstarch slurry is all we need right there. Boom, that's to do it. Right there, that's to do it perfectly done. All right, let's see what it does. A little bit of sugar always helps. Just like that. Sugar. Look at that thickening on up. Show you 1 second. All right, now, check it. That stuff thickening up and that cornstarch slurry. Look at that. It really does the trick, I'm telling you. Nobody really understands how that works in the sugar. I'm gonna put just a little bit more salt in, not much, be very careful. I like salt food. Said you may not want salt, just use soy sauce is what they recommend. Right there, see my burner house all cracked up. It's been like that. I don't really care if it gets banged up anymore. Careful with your burner. Like I said, I broke this thing a while back. I don't really care. It is what it is. Check it out though. Check out how I'm gonna show y'all something here. How did that cornstarch do? I'm telling you, that is the top secret Had to make a nice thick sauce. Look at that, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. The vegetables came out okay. Broccoli maybe a touch overdone. I could have done better. Like I said, one-handed trying to do this. It's not easy. I could have done this live. I could have. Pretty much I did. And with one-handed doing the whole thing myself. Everything was pre-prepped, ready to rock. Mashed chicken carrots. I usually like more carrots, but this is going to have a little kick to it, I have a feeling. Let me get a little sample of this, see what it tastes like. Let's check it out, though. Let me show you. That is a beautiful piece of chicken right there. Let me show you, get a better view. Yeah, I can actually see. I want to stir it to mush, right? Just leave it, let it be. Just you'll thicken it. It's off the burner now, just kind of doing this thing. As soon as you're done, make sure you clean out your wok properly. Okay, you take your wok, let it cool all the way down. If you get the food out, just go right and scrape it out all the way. Yeah, you never seen any Chinese person cook with a spatula, right? Either way, look at that, nice and thick. I like a lot of juice, like I said. I think a lot of people do, all over the rice. Man, that looks good. That's garlic in there. Ooh, man, I'm telling you. What's that guy always go? He's like, baby. He's like, baby. Look at that dude, he's hilarious, huh? Don't ask me how I watch it, I don't watch it, but hey. Anyway, I didn't learn from him, I promise. I used to do this a while back. Check that out, let it cool down, and what do we have? Beautiful Chinese meal. Let's try a little taste. Try a little taste real quick, and we'll get the wifey down here to check it out. See what she thinks. Jamie! She didn't want to help out tonight. Said no food for you. Anyway, he'll be alright. Check it out. I think we'll be in good shape. Here we go. Here. Nice, nice. I'm telling you, that is definitely. That's juicy stuff. You go right on top of that bed of rice, like I mean, magic. Whew. That just winged it. I wing it. I don't even. You saw me. I don't even imagine stuff. Some reckless. Let me get you a spoon so you see how this turned out. All right, so you can check it out right there. Check it out. I'll show you. Now that we're done, it's pretty good. Check it out. Broccoli, pork, nice and tough. Oh, we got the sample woman coming down. I got you. I'm doing a video. It's time for you to sample. Time for you to sample. All right, right here we got this. So check it. You can see. Come here, sample it. We're live. No, it's good. Sample it. Check out this. How nice it came out tonight. Nice and thick from the cornstarch slurry. I want you to sample the. I'm gonna take a sample. Sample it. Check out this. How nice it came. Look at that and see how I do it. That's how you wrap it up. Looking good. Got the pork in there. Your vegetables are nice and tough. I mean, like I wanted them, not so broken up. So I do recommend you put the red peppers in a hair soon. Carrots actually came out decent too. Everything looks good overall. So chicken is really tender. Yeah, and I had to redo it actually through the. I screwed up. I put the pepper flakes in too soon. I burned them those first batch. I had to take them, rinse them, fix them. I saved this just cut them along like I said, long grain. First video. That looks really nice. That's how you make it hot without having to real chill it. You need to let it set for about like 15 minutes and it'll thicken up. So looking good though. So I'm actually pretty surprised. Take a fork to you want the consistency to be like this. Ready, huh? Here it is. Check it out. Slow drip. Here, slow drip. And then you get the thickness right and just kind of let it hang out. Do what's up. Looking good. Back to eat this in a minute. Here on the plate. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get out of the little stir. Into that one. There you go. Set it back there and let it finish hanging out. You got it set and just finish settling for a minute. Not too shabby. Didn't do bad after all, honestly. I'm by myself tonight. I manhandled this. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.